We back, INT reacts, and we got another one for the Maidiacs. As I did the energetic review, and I mentioned I was not super in love with the song. I'm not really a big slap bass fan for the most part, and I just want to put this out there before we get into this next reaction. My favorite bands of all time. Sometimes I skip a complete album of theirs. Like Strung Out is my favorite band of all time. And I haven't listened to the album American Paradox in years. I skip many songs off of my favorite albums by them. So with that being said, it's impossible for a single band with even infinite producers, players, and writers to make slam dunk, grand slam, 10 out of 10s every single time. And you can hear that with like a pop band, like a Backstreet Boys. Even with unlimited resources, they can't do a I want it that way every single time. So I'm not hating, I'm an honest reactor. I watch a lot of reactors and they just like everything all the time to keep people happy. And I'm more about honesty than popularity. So with that being said, I realize I can't judge a book by a few songs, by a few chapters of the book. I've already established that I love this band. So if I'm being critical, that's what reviews are for. I'm not going to sit there and blow smoke up my followers' asses just to get popularity. I'm going to give my honest review because that's kind of a lost art right now. With that being said, I did the energetic review. I liked some of it. I didn't like all of it. And you guys suggested Cage was a B-side to the energetic single. There was not a music video out yet, but there is the single here with just the album art. So there's 3,200 likes. 3,200 likes. Let's give it 3,201 likes. And the 111,000 views. So let's give it 111,001 views. And yes, I know they're rounding up, and I'm not the first one, and then so I get it. With that being said, I have high expectations for Cage because you said it was the best B-side to the single, which of course you said shouldn't be called a B-side because it's so good. And so let's listen to Cage without any distracting visuals. Nice ambiance. I love Tom-driven beats. Yep. I love this beat. Cool harmony, vocal harmony. And Faith No More is probably my second. Mike Patton's like my favorite band, just all his different projects. And this is very reminiscent of Faith No More with the riding on the tom beats and the muted power chords that mimic the tom pattern. So anytime a band does that and sounds good, I'm a fan. So let's just rewind it to 30 seconds so we can really feel it. I say this with this band all the time, they have main riffs for days, and a main riff is a great tool to keep the listener interested. If the verse and the chorus suck, you know the main riff's around the corner, but these verses and choruses were dope. I liked the heavy guitars with that faint little tinny octave right in the middle of the mix. The held notes and the harmonies were great on the chorus. The little brief 2-count pause going into the chorus was tasty. Nothing blowing my mind yet, but it's a good, solid track. So then they went from the toms to the hi-hats and up to the tempo on the second verse. They have a great knack of doing that, making the second verse a different version of the first, just to keep it interesting. You know, when you listen to songs over and over and over again, it's like, why not make the song as interesting as possible? Because you can only listen to one song at a time, and you can only fill your time. Your time is finite. So my perspective is I want to listen to 10 out of 10s all the time. So I skip songs that aren't 10 out of 10s after a few listens. Back to the toms. Right into the chorus on the second chorus. There's the octave. Just ringing out the power chords, letting that bass bubble, and then the drums are slowly creeping their way back, the vocals holding it down. I'm going to take back my future. And what a great way to enter the third chorus there. They put a pause, then a vocal cutout, and then like a short build-up right into the, not right in, but finally into the full release of the chorus. Right back to that main riff, post-chorus. Yeah, so that was Cage by BAND-MAID. Now, do I give it a 10 out of 10? No, it wasn't that strong. Do I like it better than Energetic? I don't even know. Energetic was bouncy. It may be growing on me. Did I think it was a good song? Of course. I just want to be honest with my reviews, because not every song could blow me away. I'm actually pretty hard to impress in comedy, in music. So if I give if I'm losing my shit on camera, that's real losing my shit. I'm not just doing, oh, if I lose my shit, more people will share the video. I'm just being 100% with you guys. Was it a great song? Yes. Were there great parts? Yes. Was it their best song ever? No. I don't, 140 songs. Is it top 50%? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think this song is their you know, creme de la creme, or is it just a filler? Again, you can't write a perfect song every single time unless you only release every 5 years, you know? So would I kick this song out of bed? Absolutely not. But I probably wouldn't get into a legally binding financial contract with this particular song if I could only pick a handful of songs from this band. So I hope you understand, it's not hate, it's honesty, and it's not for popularity, it's for truth. My name is INT. You're tuned in to the Maid, the band Maidiacs. Fucking reaction channel, baby. I like the song, and let me know which one to listen to next. I have a few picked out, so I'm just gonna jam on through them. Peace!